Yes, okay, so today we're back for another tutorial Tuesday, and today we have the hardest panna so far on the show. I'm going to be teaching you. By the end of this video, you'll be able to destroy your friends in a 1v1 with this awesome move. However, it's a secret move because I haven't shown Ravonna GK it yet. What we're going to do as per, we're going to have a panna challenge, and I'm going to show you how to apply the move, how I would use it, and then we're going to break it down and make sure you can get it on all your friends. Let's get into it. Okay, so now me and Bill are going to play panna. I'm going to try and hit the secret move. It's the move that you're going to be learning. So hopefully you can see how I apply it, the fact that it works, because Bill's the top player, and if I hit this, I'll be very, very happy, and you can learn it. But for now, let's get into the panna.
No, I'm sturdy like a Millie Rocket. Skin clear, still look young, Andy Miller knockers. Money in my pocket. Don't call me a money pocket. Engine get to rocket. It sound like a thunder rocket. Yeah, I still love my baby even when it's toxic. Crazy like she Britney, but no, she don't shade the noggin. Russell Wilson way I get low and stay in the pocket. I get paid and do my dance like a touchdown. Yeah, I can't do no time, don't leave that gun around. In my teens, we were acting up and running around. Now we're grown, still get to it if it's necessary. On the ground from
Bencok's twist, it works.
January to January, never met nobody who retired when they were young. So I guess I gotta get it to the cemetery. Getting paid just for rapping is fun. I lit up around a month and never.
Yay! And you gotta think of variations. So as you can see, the panna move works. Bill, I'm sorry for that, however it's a good little training sesh. This is the Bencok twist. I'm calling it this because I first saw Bencok do it. Super Bencok is a legend in the game. Make sure you follow him. Here's him hitting the move. Yeah, when I saw that, it was a crazy one. I had to learn it, and I've been using it for a while since. Now we're going to break it down into 3 easy steps for you to learn. Okay, so for step 1, it's going to be strong foot on the ball. It's going to be a clap, and we're not going to touch it at the end. So it's going to look like this. It's 2 touches. We're going to do the clap, so we're going to go 1, 2, and that's it. We're going to be ready to step over it. So we're just going to go 1, 2. You notice as I do this that I hop my standing leg forwards. 1, 2. So it's essentially an L turn as we hop. So we're going to do a hop with our weak foot, an L turn, and this is essentially the move. However, we're going to want to aim it towards our weak side. We can have it slightly in front, but ideally we want it diagonal. So if this was my goal, I'm going to be aiming out wide diagonal, just like so. I'm going to be ready to run. So I'm going to do the hop out wide. The reason for this is what's going to cause the opponent to step. If we're just doing it straight towards them, they're just going to take the ball. But if we're doing it out wide where they think they can take it, well, that's the aim. So we're aiming to put the ball out there. It's just going to be an L turn, Dun dun dun. Now we're on to step 2. And now we're on to step 2, which is essentially just an inside step over. You're going to recognize this if you've watched the Street King tutorial. If you haven't already, check that one. However, we're going to do an L turn to the side. We're going to release it. We're not going to put our right foot down until we've done an inside step over, not an outside. So our strong foot, we're going to do an inside step over. So it's going to be 1, 2, there. And we're going to let the ball carry on rolling afterwards. Just like so. It's like the Street King one, like so. However, this is on our right side, our strong side. Right now we're doing the L turn and step over to our weak side. 1, 2, let it roll. The reason that we're going to let it roll is because once we do it here, it's going to look like we've missed the ball, okay? So because we're aiming it diagonal forwards, it's going to look like we've missed the ball. The ball will be about here. The opponent is either going to lunge for the ball, or they're just going to switch off and they're not going to think it's a threat, and maybe they're defending the goal. So in this position, now it's step 3, which is going to be the Panna move. So what we're going to do, we're going to take our weak foot. We've just done the step over, we've let it roll. Put our weight down on our strong foot, our weak foot, so my left foot is going to go around the back. We're going to extend it and pull. And we're going to pull towards the opponent's legs, which is going to be back in towards our strong side. Just like so. And that's why it's called the Bencok twist, because afterwards you're going to twist to adjust your body. If you're right footed, you're going to twist towards your left. But you'll do that naturally anyway. It's an odd kick at the end because it's with the tip of your toe on the outside of your weak foot. So it will take some That's pretty windy actually. But it will take some getting used to. One way to practice this is just by having the ball in front of you. Imagine you've already done the step over with the ball stationary. I mean, if there's no wind. And then we're just going to get used to it. We're just going to flick forwards. But we're trying to flick diagonal back. We don't want to do it flat, because that will very rarely hit the gap. We want to make sure that we're pushing it that way. The more power you get on this movement, the more likely you are to hit the Panna before the gap closes, and also means that you can hit the Panna from a further distance. However, one way to practice this, I'd say, is just get 2 cones. We're just going to get used to the accuracy of this move because it is difficult. We're going to make a gap. I'm going to put it slightly slanted. This is because I'm imagining that the opponent is stretching with their foot out wide. I'd also say that if you're right-footed, it's easier to do it against right-footed opponents because their right foot is going to be more prone to tackling. However, you can do it on anyone anyway. We're in front of our goal, we're against the opponent. We're going to want them to be slightly on our weak side anyway, or to overcommit and shift them. So as we do so, we're going to put it out wide, boom, just like so. And you can practice this as many times as you want, trying to make it smaller and smaller. And if you get really good, you can just have it as one single cone that you've got to hit. And it becomes a tough challenge. So this is what I recommend practicing. Try and incorporate it into your ground moves in your daily training sessions, and you'll definitely be able to hit this when it comes down to it. And as per, make sure you add in your own variations, your own style. You'll see a couple of variations that I hit in training. Here's one of them up again. So see if you can replicate that or take it to the next level with your own style. As per, if you've learned something, make sure you smash that like button. Comment what skill you want to learn next week or what Sunday video you want. Make sure you subscribe for more, and of course, hit the notification bell so you don't miss it and your friends don't learn these moves before you. Y'all the MVPs. Peace.